looking at this opening scene, we knew we wanted it to be in the hotel room that Tesla was living in when he died at the New Yorker. So we actually took a bunch of reference photos and stuff that we found online and in books and doing our research, and we really did try to tailor this set to be a lot like that.
So Tesla's hotel room as a whole was actually a challenge in and of itself. We had to make something on a very small budget that actually looked like Tesla's original hotel room, something in the New Yorker, but period. Like I said, on a very small budget. So what we did is we ended up cobbling together a lot of different things.
Hotel rooms, especially in New York, and especially back in the day when the New Yorker was built, would have been much smaller. There was usually like a 10 by 10 or a 12 by 12. So what we had to do was try to blend the fact of the day of what the rooms were like, and then to try to make it work in this garage that we were shooting in.
We had a bed and like some blankets and throws and things like that that were just from our house, stuff we'd found, and based on pictures we knew that they were roughly period, the sort of thing that a hotel would have used. We went to prop houses and rented from them sort of these giant safes and cupboards and things like that. We repainted stuff and textured it to look more like wood. And then some of it, like these boxes that the FBI then loads the notebook, is going to load the notebooks into, we just built from scratch, raw lumber, much like they would have. A lot of sort of very picky details went into building the hotel room.
Originally I designed a 12 by 12 set to fit in here so that we could leave room for appliances and stuff that were already in the garage. Also, so we could open the door without having the door hit the set, we needed the maximum depth of room we could do is 12 feet. With that, initially I was going to do 12 feet because we thought we'd have the windows on this wall, which would give us about 5 or 6 feet going that way for the rain effects that we have going, the live rain, the lightning effects that we're doing, make sure we have plenty of room. We ended up expanding the room so that we could have more depth of field for the camera without having to fly walls, without having to move the walls over in order to get that depth, which hopefully is going to save us time in the long run.
We had to match wallpapers, and then we had like specific window trims. We looked at all kinds of different curtains, looked everywhere, eventually found some at like thrift stores and things like that. So it wasn't sort of a, I will go to the store and, you know, and construct from there a, you know, a 1942 hotel room. It sort of was a hashed together effort that actually turned out, I think it's going to look really good when we shoot it.
What's cool about having this kind of a space and being able to do what we're doing is to show that you don't need to spend $1 million to make something look awesome. If you've got, you know, a dedicated group of people who are all willing to band together and put in their ideas, work together creatively well. No one's on a power trip, no one's trying to manhandle the reins. We're all working together, we're making the best out of what each person knows how to do, and we can come up with something that looks awesome or even better than what you'll be seeing on TV these days. So.